Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you guys a video.
Okay.
We're gonna see what you guys think. What you guys think objectively about it. Okay.
Okay.
The objective, Anthony.
Don't have preconceived notions. Here we go.
I already have a couple.
Why is there two Siamese women, twins, conjoined at the hip?
Oh, one's a picture, I think.
Which one would?
Which one's real?
Which one would? I'm kidding. Here we go.
A guy that I went on two dates with, two dates with, who had only ever seen pictures of my dog, took it upon himself to look up my address and mail me flowers from my dog on Mother's Day. And not only did he send flowers, but the flowers also came with a card. So this is the card, little dog. Okay. Dear Mom, I think about you every day. Can't wait to see you and give you lots of cuddles and kisses.
That fool wants pussy so bad, he's stupid.
Number one for a baby. P.S. I heard you met this amazing guy who has 2 dogs and lots of room to play. We should sniff that out sometime. I met this man twice. We went on 2 dates.
Scary.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
This person hadn't seen him in
Unappreciative hoe.
Didn't know where I live, but he found out and sent me flowers. So you guys, be careful out there. Be careful. The truth.
So the manosphere has flipped out about this one.
What does the girl say?
I don't know.
No, that the one that.
I don't know. I was just trying to find the source video. It's just some random ass hoe.
Is this a random ass hoe?
Yeah,
Random
this. Oh,
He wants to know what the random ass hoe is saying.
I don't know. All right, you want to hear what she says?
That a lot of men already know is that her reaction to his niceness all depends on how much she actually likes him. For her to find this creepy and overboard, it's because she doesn't like him that much. Because let's be honest, we've heard the same stories from women that absolutely love this type of effort, and they fall heads over heels. So for men, it's very confusing on what he should or shouldn't do. What's crossing the boundary, what isn't. And if in this particular case...
Why is it confusing? Like for a man?
I think it's confusing if you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think if you leave.
A lot of things are confusing.
If you leave the interaction and you're like, oh, she's so into me, but clearly she's not, then you do these flowers things, then of course you're the creep. But then
If it's Jason Momoa.
Yeah, well, if you guys hit it off, and it's one of those where like 1 hour, you guys already felt like you've known each other for years, you could do way more rapport.
Yeah.
And then she would love those flowers.
Yeah.
But then guys aren't reading it right.
You need so much rapport to do that.
Because like he found her address.
Yes, he did not know where she lived.
And then he
That's fucking weird, though.
that's the crazy part.
That is the part.
That's weird. If they had a third date and he brought her flowers and a card, that probably wouldn't be that crazy.
From the dog, yeah. That would
See,
be-
some of these people are equating that in the manosphere. They're going like, oh, what? We can't even give chicks flowers because of course she's gonna say you're clingy or whatever. It's like, Jesus.
They're saying you can't go to her house. You can't find her house.
Listening to this bitch.
But then, are they, or is she saying that guys are saying that? Because she's the one that's saying that.
No, she.
Second hoe or the first
Second
hoe?
girl. She's the one saying that.
Girl saying that people are saying in the comments things, so she's trying to clear it up.
She's trying to back up the guy. She's trying to back him up.
Yeah, it's not.
Worried about the second hoe, as you
thank
say.
you.
No, the second girl is just saying that. Yeah, that's depending
just not
on how.
confusing.
So the manosphere believes, depending on how attractive a man is, will differentiate stalker status or not. But I don't think it's attractiveness. I actually
She's not
think it's
saying
based.
attractive. She says how much they like the person.
Oh, okay.
Connection there is.
Same thing as Joe saying.
But I don't think the manosphere, that doesn't really count because most people in that manosphere you're talking about don't participate in the dating pool.
This was Jason Momoa, and he literally, right? And he sent the card and all that stuff. The guys from the manosphere are saying she would have been like, "This is oh my god, my pussy's fucking leaking," right?
Yeah. I think that's exactly.
And he took the initiative to like find out where I live. Whereas like if she doesn't like the guy that much, it's like he found out where I live.
Yeah. That is the problem.
But 90-something% of the time, even if the guy was attractive, it's if there was nothing in the conversation that made this like okay, then it's just wrong. And Jason Momoa's already on record of not having murdered anyone.
Yeah. He has a reputation already. Yeah, that's true.
And he already has a lot to lose. So it's like
I don't know because I saw him in the Fast and Furious movie. I think he's kind of mean.
He was slitting throats in that movie.
Because everything. Remember that movie that Anna Kendrick did about the serial killer?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's such a good idea.
That was in hair and makeup said that one line, and it's like the best line ever. And she's like, all it comes down to is that one thing: is he going to hurt me?
Yeah.
And that's very true. All it matters to women in the world when you're meeting any guy is this guy gonna hurt me?
And that was based on a true story.
Yeah, exactly.
And guys don't have to worry about
And
that.
that's true for whether something is creepy or not. Is this person that you just met twice going to hurt you or not?
Actually,
This behavior feels like he's going to hurt her.
Actually, Nick, the manosphere says that this has happened like twice before. So to guys.
Oh.
So you need to fucking.
My
chill
bad.
out.
My bad. Sorry, not all guys. My bad.
There are some examples, brother.
This is hurt you behavior.
Yeah, for real.
That's not good.
Because it's too strong too early. That's what the issue is.
If you reject him behavior.
Exactly. Yeah, that's cuckoo.
I also think it's a little bit. You're supposing a lot. You're like, I heard you met this amazing guy. I'm like, I wouldn't say
Yeah,
that.
you're jerking yourself off.
I would say you already met a doofus. You know?
Yeah, that's funny.
You know what I mean? Like shit like that. You just don't like don't.
If that's too intense too early,
much, yeah.
imagine if you set him off in a negative way.
Bro, I feel like that's behavior you do in like after the 6-month point. After you know this bitch fucking likes you.
And you know where she fucking lives.
Yeah, you've been invited. Yeah, you've been invited.
That's 3-year anniversary shit.
Like kinda low key. You're kinda right. Like
You guys are slow burns, dude.
absolutely right.
It's a long game.
It's a good sign that she finds it weird.
Yeah,
Because there are girls that won't think that's weird, and then they end up with this like terrible guy they can't get rid of.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you, dude. It becomes you, dude.
For
That
real.
fucking
the
scary
show?
Netflix.
Because that is a thing where like if you're a guy trying to manipulate a girl, like big gestures like that is kind of a way guys do that. Like I've seen it happen to some of my friends where they're dating some dude and like he just can't stop like hanging around their house or like staying outside.
Let's say he's
the date's
innocent
over.
and just naive though, and not like a harmful person,
Yeah.
right?
You just innocently searched her house and found out she had a dog.
Sure.
Or he's like Bart,
Somehow.
maybe, and he just doesn't know better.
I'm just saying somehow. On the one hand, it's a good thing that she can see that as a sign for herself. On the other hand, it's good for him if like she made a content piece about it, and that's like a weird sign too in a regular relationship situation.
That's true. But it's also different when it's 2 dates. Like the timing is everything.
I just think that anybody, well, again, we fucking put our personal life on blast in content, so I'm being super hypocritical right now.
Yeah, what
But
the
anybody who's taking like a very, very, almost like, very personal experience and then like kind of like throwing that online, like this guy did this and just blasting it.
Yeah.
I also think that's hella weird.
Yeah.
You know?
It is this day and age, but if she doesn't give the exact name out, she's not trying to smear someone.
Yeah, exactly.
She just talked about it, an example
Yeah.
of what she went through. I think I would say that majority of guys, they probably are not psychopaths, but they come off really fucking wrong because they're so intense about their actions. Like they can't control how they feel. They're like madly in love and infatuated off of one date.
Yep.
They want to secure the bag because this girl's so fucking hot. They don't think they'll ever get another chance again. So it's kind of romantic in a way, but at the same time, it's like you're just jacking off. Like you're having this experience by yourself. She's not connecting with you, dude.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
So you're going to this date, you're thinking we're connecting so deep. No, it's your delusion because you like her so much, you want it to be true. And then you're acting fucking erratic because you can't control yourself.
It's like you just rolled off top of her, and you're the only one who came. And you're like, that was amazing.
If all he did was met her twice and he's already doing so much, that's not based off of anything she likes. No. Like he doesn't know her well enough, and that means he's just doing it for himself. Like he thinks that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not like she thinks that's great. Obviously she thought it was creepy. But that's why people date, right? You have to go through these things and learn. But some
you gotta
guys,
learn.
I would say,
They'll get bitter.
a lot of guys don't have many options to date. So like,
So they have to take by force.
no, what I'm
Take what's yours.
Immortality.
Remember what your ancestors did, brother.
they don't have many opportunities to go through these exact like over and over and over, right? So like, let's say you did this simp shit in junior high.
Yeah,
You learned the
exactly.
lesson,
That's
everyone
what
makes fun
you're
of
supposed to
you.
get it out of there.
Well,
Exactly.
That's a high school
But
move.
a lot of guys, this shit doesn't happen till college. And then by the time you're in college, these women already been through so many dates, and they're a lot more emotionally advanced and they socially advanced. They fucking get it, right?
Yeah.
So the guys having these experiences, it's their first fucking time. Yeah. They're madly in love. They don't know how to control their feelings. They're like, I'm trying to be romantic. I'm trying to fucking win her. But you're coming off as such a fucking weird creep.
Yeah,
Unless this is one of those things where this guy does this, it's his thing, and it's worked every now and then. and so it doesn't matter.
He's on 2 dates. I don't think
I don't know.
Also true.
He's like a fucking little barnacle, dude. He's like that fish that swims with the shark that's always in the photos in National Geographic with the shark.
Just like under the fin.
Always under the fin, always over the fin.
It feels like the kind of person that took this advice from like a pickup artist. It doesn't feel real.
Exactly.
It's so like manufactured.
And but I don't know. There's just no humor in or anything like that. Like, or even in the Manosphere, I would expect like, a PS on the bottom of the card, and he's like, I left a towel in here because PS, you're leaking.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like some shit like that.
Low key, that probably would have been better than what he did. It would have creeped her out less.
I know, because it's just so scary what he did. After 2 dates,
finding the address is wild.
Well, think about a lot of our friends back in like high school and college, right? How many dates do they go on?
Oh yeah.
Annually.
Yeah.
How many girlfriends have they had?
Oh, ran through them.
I'm talking about the ones that haven't.
I know.
Yeah.
What would have been a better lower move that he could have done to like seal the deal?
Go on a third date.
Go on a third date. Did they go on dates or did she just meet him in passing?
She said they went on
She
two
said 2
dates,
dates.
maybe spent about
2
4
dates.
hours together.
4 hours total.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like, I guess the first date was cool enough. She's like, sure, second date.
Try it out.
Or she's one of those bitches who's like, he can buy me drinks and dinner, and I'll go home.
I'm gonna do it again and again.
Dude, but that, it'd be funny if she did the classic girl thing where she's just downplaying it. Have a good.
Oh, real good.
That's your ringtone?
Yeah.
That's a great ringtone.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. I didn't know you could do that on your iPhone.
We get demonetized because of his ringtone. Having a good time, having a good time. You know how like sometimes girls will be like, "Oh, I only barely saw him on 2 dates," but then like, what if she fucked him both times?
Yeah. He's so sprung.
Yeah.
That's so funny. And she's up in his ear. She's like, I fucking love you. I'll love you forever.
I'll fucking marry you. This is my address. This is my address. She said it during sex.